confidence, fresh real bones. Chop it up. Watch where your lips go. Caress my tips slow. To the tempo. That's a mental. Real simple when you fucking with a pimp dog. Got a vibe in the backseat. So you be in the cab when you mess with me. Smoking on that. Never misses, never had. At last, P-I-M-P. Ology. Logically, be learning so biology. Well.
You ain't no player if you don't know this stuff like that.
Chop it up.
And then, what's his name, that died last year?
Johnny P, baby, we gonna talk about all that music, you know. Yes, we finna get me and my brother cake.
What year was this made?
This year, this came out in 96.
96.
Wow.
I'm still like,
Man,
Actually ended in 96.
still sounds.
yeah, no, that's a hit. That's a class. No, that's a classic. No, that's a classic.
That's the multi-platinum shit, boy.
Spotlighting them dancers every week. And artist spotlights, man. Underground artists that ain't got no outlet to play your music. Ain't nobody recognize you. You ain't got no mentors like Belo to come and holler at, Cold Hard, no big bros in the industry. PopRadioWorldwide@gmail.com. It's our house or no house. We got Po House in the building today. You understand what I'm saying? I want to give a quick salute to all my sponsors because that's who pay my bills and make sure that Pop get his grind and his shine on. Everything about a Canon camera, everything about Adobe Premiere, and everything these kids love anyways, which is the creative stuff, how to make a video, how to make some music. So if you got kids that got somewhere to, ain't got nowhere to be and need something to do with their time after school, tell them to go to Street Level Youth Media on North Avenue, Ashton. Holla at Duke, holla at Lisa. Chicago Lead Alliance, the Casa Puertorriqueña, Humboldt Park, the whole West Side, all the Midwest legends of Chicago that rock with your boy Pop. We in the building. I love all y'all. And we gonna have another legendary show today. Bull Pimp just went off. Rest in peace, Johnny P.
Already.
You know, always in our hearts. That was a classic that will, if you ain't, I was just telling everybody in the studio, you ain't no player if you don't know Pope Pimp. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't no brother if you don't know Pope Pimp.
Right.
Johnny P. Hard is bigger than music, man. That brother Hard is just so incredible, man. And so it's beyond music because you feel his soul, you feel his ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a human being, then you gonna love Johnny P because it's just what's hard.
And that's 100,000% true. I had a little glimpse, man, of Johnny P when I first came home.
Yeah.
And I didn't get, to share a lot of time with him. Little glimpse here and there at Dirty Sock. Shout out Dirty Sock, at Dirty Sock House. And that brother was a walking musical instrument. You know what I'm saying? On his worst day, he would just bring life and energy up out of him like a candle lit on the darkest of days. And
man, that cat was a spirit, man. Like Johnny P. His birthday was September 24th. Mine was September 20th. Mine was September 20th. His birthday was September 24th. My brother, which was, I guess today, September 26th.
Everybody make some noise, not only for Johnny P, but for Belo. We said happy birthday last week. I couldn't play your music last week, Belo, because I didn't technically have your permission. I mean, I got your permission, but I didn't technically.
You got it now. Whenever Pop Radio and family want to do some things, they got my permission because this is my brother. But a lot of people don't know, like, we go from grammar school from like 6th grade on. So
me and Belo,
family. So a lot of people don't know that.
Whoever do not know how is Pop connected to so many legends, it all really start from Belo, man. That's me and Belo went to sixth grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. So we know each other since we were kids. So any Midwest legend I know and I'm connected with. The first one is Belo. I got love for every Midwest legend in the industry. From Cold Hard, which I love as a brother.
That's my brother.
That's all y'all number one. All y'all mentors thing. To tell you the truth. I ain't never got no problem saying I'm a fan of Belo. I'm a fan. We need. Yeah, I'm a fan of Twister. I'm a fan of Crucial Conflict. You know what I'm saying? Not only am I a fan of y'all music and the movement and the history that y'all did and left here as an imprint for Chicago, but you know, y'all, all of y'all, you know, every Midwest legend that's right now a Midwest legend has taken the time to show me some genuine love, man, Belo. You know, me and you have went all across not only state lines, but we went around the whole United States.
We went around the world, man, just traveling, doing what we do, and I'm proud of you because I've seen where you came from and where you're going. You know, I know you got greater heights, so much respect, and I love you, and I'm grateful to be on your show. On Pop Radio.
Well,
I'm humble.
Well, you know what? I called you, what was it, 2 days ago? Well, you know, me and you talk all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, get him. So, me and you talk all the time, Belo, but I called you, what, like 2 days ago, and I said, Belo, what's going on? Because we don't even talk about music. We don't talk about nothing that got nothing to do with music. We call each other like brothers, you know what I'm saying? What's going on with the community? What can we do for the community? Look, this person wants me to get involved in this movement for the kids, or let's go over here to Garfield and rock out for the... That's the kind of stuff we be talking. We ain't talking about creating the next hit or what's a hit or none of that. We be trying to create a hit for the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, make the neighborhood hit. But I talked to you about 2 days ago, and I was like, you know, Po House or No House. We had Dottie last week, Belo. Happy birthday. But when am I going to get you? You know, I had you on.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Not to cut you off, Dottie is an instrument. Like, she made me so goddamn mad. I mean, excuse my friend. She made me so mad. But she's a special instrument. Like, she's talented, and I'm going to keep pushing her. And sometimes she get mad at me, like, you know, Belo, you're not pushing me. I push all my artists, everybody from Po House. I'm pushing them like to the utmost.
You push me. I look up, bro. You made me. You know, let me say, I love you, bro. I look up sometimes as an artist. You know, I do the radio stuff just to keep, like I told you yesterday, I just want to keep it moving so we can have this outlet and platform for the rest of the city of Chicago that don't have somewhere like me, Shondell, or someone who, hey, look, play my record or help me out.
Shout out Shondell.
Yeah, salute to Shondell. He in the building doing another show here today.
Over here. Call
But, you know, for you, Belo, what I don't think people understand from Po House, Belo, is that you're an artist too, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people get that, Belo. Like, number one, you're an artist too, bro. Like, you do or die. You like, so you a mentor. You teach. You preach, and you spit real stuff. But I don't think. I mean, the Belo I don't take his shirt off his back and give it to his brother.
Yes,
and I don't think Po House sometimes, because I know the whole Po House, you know. Understand that Belo's an artist too sometimes. That's my only point I'm trying to make.
You want to be honest? Like, okay, bro. You want to be honest? Like, the reason why I do what I do for my artists is because I love them. It's not out of, you know, me trying to do anything. I love my artists. Like, you know, I had my platform, and I'm not ashamed to let someone else get recognition. You know what I'm saying? So even though I own a label or Po House, I'm not afraid of one of my artists surpassing me. I'm not afraid of that. Because by me being an artist, I could just do me and just exempt everybody else. I could be like, okay, I'm doing me. But because of my love for the culture and my love for the nation, it's not about me. It's bigger than me.
Well, Belo, you shown that since day one. You was always a team player.
Yes,
Do or Die was one of the Chicago pioneers of the game as a group, as team players. You, AK, your brother, and Johnny P.
Yes,
you know, Johnny P. You know, y'all did that as a collective. You know, it wasn't no big me, little, you know, big you, little me's, or none of that. It was, you know, do or die. You know.
I'm gonna say something. And the reason why I'm gonna say this because I asked my little homie to call Shondell and bring him in here because he was doing another video. I'm gonna say this and he gonna relate to what I'm saying.
He next.
and he gonna relate to what I'm saying. I remember the late great Pink House, and those that was before Pink House. But Pink House, I remember when he was just pushing for the city, for hip hop, for Chicago, for us to get on when no one would play us, when no radio station, when no one, not even our own, no one believed in us. You know what I'm saying? And wouldn't even play us. And I gotta say this. I'm making a point here, and we fought, and then he started playing us. He got fired from that, and then we paid for a trip for him to go on the road, and then he died right after that. After he left tour from us, and then came Shondell, and he reminded me of the same person. So his spirit jumped into Shondell, and so that's the same one of the brothers. That's why I asked that brother. Call him in here. His spirit jumped into him, and so this is what we have to do, man. We got to push each other, because if we don't, like, I could be on top today, but if I don't push you, you know what I mean, and then I fall off, where's my legacy? And then how would you have a legacy, and how would the next? You know what I'm saying? So we got to create legacies, bro. It ain't about if I'm doing this, I went platinum, and then this cat went 5 times platinum. This cat went 20 times platinum. Who cares? What we want to do is create legacy for our grandkids, kids, general wealth. Not just black, but abroad. You know what I'm saying? Just creating wealth, bro. So I highly respect the culture. And man, no, I want to say this, no matter how little a person seems like they play their part, we got stylists. We got people that run chords, control the mics, control the radio, this, that, managers, and abroad. Everybody plays an intricate part in terms of one's success or career. So we gotta value that and appreciate that, bro, and that's how we grow.
Well, you one of the ones that actually show gratification to your team players and the people around you, and I think that's one of the keys of your success, by being so humble and so grateful. And I don't want to miss this time because you called him in here, and I do want to send him a big salute. Right now, man, I'm flattered, I'm honored. We got Power 92's Shondell, the mayor of Chicago, in the building. Before you say anything, Shondell, I'm going to say something real quick. Shondell was not only probably the first one that put you on the radio, but Shondell took a chance, man, on putting the only spoken word artist that come out the joint after 20 years. And not only put my rap singles after I started doing the rap and understanding the sauce, but took my poetry and put it on radio. God bless you, Shondell. I love you. I'm sure a lot of people hate you, but Mo love you.
Life.
Yes, and I am honored to have you here today, bro.
Thank you. You're welcome. And I didn't know him from Adam. You know what I'm saying? When I did it, I think you approached me, you whispered in my ear, and I was like, telling me what you did. And I was like, cool, just take my number down and, I'll make it happen. And I did it, it was no problem. And I love being in a position to just give back. You know what I mean? People like, I'm sure that was effective for you. It was a powerful, you know what I'm saying? And I remember you telling me like, man, bro, you didn't even know me, So yes. Miranda Wright, for example, had a record. You know what I'm saying? Set it off. I think I lost count how many weeks just to support people, what they do, even from the new school to the old school. Twister, Do or Die, Crucial Conflict, Psychodrama, Triple Darks, The Snipers, 3 Beats, Public Announcement, Johnny B, J.D. Walker. Like, I grew up, listening to that music. Like, Do or Die was my NWA. You get what I'm saying? So, like, to be in position, I remember I brought Do or Die on and played Aquafina 11 times. I'm not a DJ, but I broke the hell out that record. And just, really supporting from the heart. It's not, you know what I mean? It's just my heart.
A lot of people don't understand, Shondell, how difficult it is for, yourself to invest your own money into the radio and the brand.
Over $100K a year.
And help everybody
Over $100K a year, not to put my business out. My show is over $100K a year. I've been doing it for 15 years. I don't ask people for anything. Have I ever asked you for anything, Miranda? Do it, Belo. Like, you know what I mean? Point being,
You know what you've asked for support, bro. What you well indeed more than support. Shondale's called me up, hey Pop, we got this comedy showcase going on. Would you you're like, yeah, Shondale, give us 4 or 5 tickets. We get that's what real support is.
but
about.
that's what keeps Raw Radio going.
Let me say this, and I gotta say it, because like when you into a culture in terms of this thing we call hip hop, especially for Chicago, because I remember when Chicago, nobody messed with Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
No New York, no down south,
Mm-hmm.
no West Coast, none of that. You know what I'm saying? We were the era in terms of when we came out, Do or Die. We were the era that broke that barrier,
Mm-hmm.
because no one was listening to us. We didn't care. You know what I mean? In terms of, because we was like, they ain't playing us. Okay, so we. No, we broke that barrier in terms of Chicago goes, because no one understood us. No one's playing us. No one cared. It was just like, okay, that's small Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No one even recognized us. I mean, outside of R. Kelly, or if we name some rock groups like Smashing Pumpkins, or some country singers, I just want to say this real quickly, like, so no one knew us, but when Do or Die broke barriers, Crucial Conflict, it was crazy, Brat, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, and then Common, Kanye, and all them cats came along, but it was crazy. So the barriers that was broke allowed everything else to happen after that. Everything else trickled down after that. I'm humbly grateful. But if we don't sit back and say, you know what I mean, open a door to let other people come in and progress. It's just a seed plant. It's like when you plant a seed, you got to nurture the seed. You feel what I'm saying? So to let other people grow. You know what I mean? I mentioned Pink House, the Chandels, the Do or Dies, the Chief Keeps, planting that seed and letting it grow. You know what I mean? That's the end game. You feel what I'm saying? Pops. This cat poetry is amazing to me. I don't know if he believes it more in himself more than that. But his poetry is amazing to me. I love it. And every time I hear it, I'm like, wow, dude, this cat knows what he... You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm humbly grateful to sit here with Pops. I'm humbly grateful to sit here with Chandel. You know what I'm saying? Power 92. And everyone who's contribute to this thing, man. I'm humble, bro. I don't know what to say. It's not who did this, who did that. I'm just humbled to have that the city of Chicago have a platform.
Yes, sir.
Well, anybody who's tuned in today to Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, IR Radio, just keep support, support the Shondales of the city, support the Beatles of the city, support the Cannon Montanas, the film, the DJs from DJ Ferris, DJ K. Caesar, Realty. If you see people out here working, Miranda Wright, and you see us networking and trying to help you, just show some respect, man, and support the craft.
I'm here the right way. There's a lot of history in the building. I'm going to salute Belo, Do or Die. Y'all been out here forever. Shondale, of course. And you spoke on he asked for support. That's something that should be automatic given. You understand? I'm more on the newer side, and y'all out of history, and y'all definitely opening doors. Of course, I know all your songs,
I know them too.
Remember when they come out,
I like that.
Yeah, right. I'm in that
room.
But what I'm saying is,
my cat,
for the Chicago music industry, it takes people as yourself that has opened doors for others, and such as me, as on the newer side, also opening doors and setting platforms for other artists, because I believe in, as long as you give, your blessing will come back anyway. So I just want to salute both of you guys out here.
Thank you, Quinn.
That's Miranda Wright, the right way, blessing us.
Ready to go. Yo, what's going on? It's your man Shondell, Intellectual Pop Radio, right here on Pop Radio. You dig what I'm saying with Miranda Wright? And special guest co-hosting right now. I just took over, man. It's that simple. Got the damn check. He said, "Well, we only paying late." So it's all good. Take this water. I'm only used to food and water from Aldi's. This is different, okay? But I'm just here to have a blast. So shout out to Miranda Wright. I appreciate everybody. And salute to Simeon Simbo Henderson. We was on his show. That's the only man. I just appreciate all the love, man. And like you said, it's all about Chicago. That was just Do or Die, a classic banger. Do or Die. Was that featuring Twisted Johnny P? R.I.P. to Johnny.
Man, Johnny P.
Damn, you missed
Johnny P. Wanna ride.
Man. All right, man. Salute to Johnny P.
Beauty.
It's a blessing to have y'all here. Shondell, you know what? From afar, you're my mentor, bro.
Thank you, brother.
I'm doing too many things for, to call you every day and to personally tell you to mentor me. But you've taught me a lot in the game, and I've learned a lot from you. I've learned a lot from Belo. I've learned a lot from Twist. I learned a lot from Raw. I've learned a lot from a lot of people who are, like, seriously not only been seriously doing this for almost 2 decades, or past a decade, but like
I ain't that old. I don't know
I'm old. I'm down there for
But actively, like do this and like really show love, man. Because if you're working, you're working, and we're working in the city of Chicago. So thank you for being here, Sean. Man. And teaching me a thing or two.
Hey, man, thank you for inviting me somewhere safe. No.
The other place was saying,
really?
No, I'm messing with you, brother. I'm messing with you.
He actually messing with me. Someone safe.
Shondell, could you tell us some of the things real quick, man? I don't have a lot of events that I plug here, but please let the city of Chicago, man, because you're very interesting. You got a lot of entertaining stuff going on. Plug us on with some events, but let us know what's popping right now.
What I got going on? Yeah. Well, I just did Bell Bobby Brown in Chicago and in Boston.
So some of the comedy stuff.
I fell back because it was too much comedy coming to the market, so you got to strategically move. Kevin Hart, you can't compete against that, period. Martin Lawrence, the latest F Tour. So I just had to say, I got to do something else. We did Legends Fest, and then we did Legends Fest, and we did the Bell Bobby Brown. But I can tell you right now what I'm working on. I got a walkthrough Tuesday at the Horseshoe Casino. Now I'm putting in God, the show that I'm working on right now is Twister Tech 9, Crucial Conflict, Do or Die, Shauna, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and 3-6 Mafia.
Beautiful.
It's going to be called the Real Chopper Spitters Fest. So that's what I'm working on.
Beautiful. That's nice.
Right now.
I give it up to. Is it okay to? I can ask you legally. You could say no. I heard you're working on a TV show.
TV show coming to WCIU. It's called Countdown Live. It actually, to be honest, I've been paid for it, so they're just waiting on the content. But I shot it. It was going to be Raw TV, but the PD said, you know what, name it this so we can get it syndicated easier because it's a friendlier name and easier to sell with advertisement. So what I love about this show, the way I'm going to do it, it's going to be, even though it's going to be pre-taped live studio audience, it's going to be musical performances. Think Arsenio Hall, think Jay Leno. I'm going to have a segment on there called Bragging Rights, which is a battle rap segment. So I'm going to make Bo Deal the residential judge, and then do 2 special guests every week, like how they did on 106 in Park.
Beautiful.
A segment called Education Matters, and just letting people know the importance
Shout
of
out
education.
to every creative juking thing that you do, bro.
Yeah, new single out right now called The Club. It's in rotation. Shout out Jay Allen, man, my mentor, Jay Allen. It's produced by London on the Track, featuring Twisted Derez Deshawn, Young Dre, and King Fats. Also, my new motivation mixtape is dropping. I got to go to do 100,000 units, which I'm going to do. And I'm doing a portion of proceeds for college tuition needy children. Because in a campaign it's called Hip Hop You Saved Me. And then I know I'm doing a documentary film. I'm doing another one called I Put On For My City. Just to educate the people of who I am, why I'm here, because I'm never leaving.
I love it.
Yeah. But you mentioned Jay Allen. I had to cut in on that. We said Jay Allen. Oh man, Jay Allen, man, that cat was one of the first cats gave us a chance.
Yeah.
Jay Allen, man.
I was gone. Belo, I'm catching up.
Yeah,
man,
Jay Allen was one of the first cats that gave us a chance, man. Like when no one would ever play us, man. He was like, you know what? Bring your music up here and we'll play it. And he played it, and it was crazy, man. Like, and 1 minute we went to sleep, and the next minute we woke up, and I can remember that. And like the things that everybody is doing, from Chandel to, you know, the Kanye's to the Chief Keefs and everybody, like I'm so humble and I'm so proud and I love it, because this is the legacy that, you know, you want to create. And you want to keep doing it, man. You want to keep doing it. And if you don't support the Chandels, or you don't support the Miranda Rights, I see you, man. If you don't support the people that's pushing, then how can, you know, Chicago survive? Not just Chicago, music, Midwest, anything survive. Music is one. That movie when James Brown said one beat, one sound, one drum, one sound. How could it sound? You know what I mean? So I'm done.
I have a question for you. Because you was an artist, and now you have your own label.
Mm-hmm.
You have artists now that you manage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you, because I know that you're now doing both.
Mm-hmm.
What is your struggles on the two, like perfecting the two, being an artist versus a manager? Because honestly, believe it or not, I don't plan on managing artists, but I have artists ask me to manage them a lot, and it's crazy. I'm still trying to, you know, get my wave in, but so I'm asking you, what's your pros and cons on that?
Honestly, there's no struggles. The only gripe I have with that, like, I might set up a situation and I might say, you know what, look, we're gonna go on pop radio. You know what I'm saying? And I might know Pop directly. You know what I'm saying? And I might talk to him and say, man, Pop, whoa, whoa, whoa. And me and him might discuss something, and then someone else might discuss something behind that with a third party. I'm talking to the direct person.
Right.
So now it's a conflict of interest. So that's my problem with that. If I'm going to the head, why should you talk to the tail? That's when the conflict and the confusion come in with that. You feel what I'm saying? So if I'm talking to the head, hey, let me do me. I've been in this business 25 years.
True that.
Before
Facts.
anybody, I'm like the most seasoned cat in this room in terms of this business, or one of the most seasoned persons in this room.
Can I make an example real quick about your humbleness?
Yes, sir.
Belo, not only do we know me from, you know, we made that
Sixth grade.
established.
Say it. Sixth grade.
Sixth grade.
See how
Belo-
they already put me out there.
Well,
So they put me out there already.
So me and Belo went on a trip to do one of his projects with Rick Ross. In the mix of doing his whole project to shoot a video and go kick it with Rick Ross and all that, we drove all the way to Atlanta. Belo said, you know what, Pop? Let's not make this trip just about me. I want to hear some poetry, and let's go rock out the Apache Lounge, and let's go kill them. And Belo went and supported me humbly, and we killed them, didn't we, Belo? We
Yes,
tore
sir.
the whole house down that night. But
Yes, sir.
you know, so I want to like tell every artist that's listening right now that's just coming up in the game. Number one, I'm not extra tough, and I mean I might have a rough voice, you know. But
Would you cut that out, man?
I try to come
I love
at
this guy.
I try to come at everybody humbly,
Right.
and I want to send a shout out to Bam at Power
Oh, man,
192.
Bam.
I want to
Wow.
send out a shout out to
Love you,
Manny.
Bam.
I want
Manny.
to send out a shout out to Double R.
The whole crew.
And everybody at Power 192 that I came at humbly, you know, and said, you know what, I'm going to listen to this guy who did 20 years and maybe don't even know technology yet. You know what I mean? And being humble works, y'all. If you be real, and real gonna recognize real.
Exactly.
You know,
All over the world.
And all anybody can tell you is no, or have your paper right next time you come at me. That's it. You know, Shondell, I do want you to like.
He slid that right on in, though.
Yeah, because it be like that. Because I might want to work with Jeremiah next week, and it might have been my dream forever. And I might bump into Jeremiah next week, and he'd be like, "That's good, buddy," and you know.
Let me say something to you, bro.
Yeah.
You said the perfect thing. You said real recognize real all over the world. So guess what? If a cat feel you, they feel you. They don't, they don't. Anything else is bullshit. Excuse my friends, is BS.
Yeah.
So they don't I said French. I don't even know what French is. But it's BS. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like if cats mess with, they mess with you.
Right.
Like, man, this cat here. Sunday, we curse shut out. Guess what? That's my brother.
Yes.
Me and you, we curse shut out. That's my brother.
Yes.
I be like, man, Pop, hey, man, well, and everybody in this room, guess what, though? If you family, you family. We can have our differences, and we understand business is business because the business got to work. I don't mean just because we family, like, I'm finna do this for the free. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is, like, you know, sometimes, hey, man, look, I ain't got it. Just keep it 1,000, man. I ain't got it like that.
That's a fact.
Whoa.
Me and Belo did a project when I first came home. You know that it never been this
Chandel's sitting on my views. Y'all, make sure, do a donation. Go on there. No, he's stealing all my views. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, Belo, do you remember this?
That's my brother.
Me and Belo, you know what? How humble Belo is? I wouldn't even sauce. Like, this is truth. I was, like, not polished. I had no education about the game. I didn't know what an ad-lib was yet. Yo, you know, if anybody was in the studio.
We went to 6th grade together.
But still, so me and Belo went to the studio as I'm raw as can be. Like, my vocals are just... And, me and Belo did a project, and the only reason it never came out is because I ain't put it out. Because I didn't think I was good enough yet. You know what I mean? Like real stuff. Belo Armageddon never hit anywhere because we got to. And I just appreciated we did a project together, and I never released it because I ain't like me. And when I ain't like Belo, I didn't. Yeah, you still remember that stuff. Oh my God.
Miranda, that's what he said. That was the first thing he thought. He said, my story. Your story. Spit it a little bit up. What you say?
I remember all of it.
Ty, can I remember then?
What I will say,
Chandel,
I
this cat.
just spoke because even though that you didn't like that project, you never know what the next year may like. So I think
Well,
that's the
My story.
I know.
Yes.
I mean, you know
Can you say that? You don't remember that?
You know what? At the time.
Okay, can I ask you a question? I know this your show.
No.
Can I ask a question? Can you spit just a little bit for me on your show?
Sure, Belo.
Can you do that?
Sure, absolutely. Anytime.
Just a little bit.
Poetry?
Poetry.
Okay, let's get it. So, it's an honor to have Belo and Shondell and a beautiful model every week.
All these
my man has said, you know what, Pop, you came out here a poet, so do some poet stuff. So I'm gonna do that.
So let's hear it. Shout out to the beautiful models. He keep beautiful models up here all the time. That's why I came up here. I mean, I'm sorry.
Shout out all the future child support payments in
I'm
the
gonna give
building.
y'all that.
Oh, hell.
You know what? Shout out to Earl Winfrey who let me act Pop every week, and actually is a poetry fan as well, and loves spoken word. Shout out to every poet in the industry doing poetry. Poetry saved my life and helped me evolve around brothers like this who gave me the sauce and education.
Listen, nah, don't spit it. I want to hit it. This cat is actually dope. This cat is actually dope.
The boys to men.
I say I can't help that you don't understand why I do the things I do. And maybe you don't watch the news, or maybe you do and you're confused. Maybe watching politicians or Christian views has you misconstrued. But you're a parent who's embarrassed by the children you abuse. You've accused me of being violent, but deep down inside, you know the truth. In the streets, what I've done is called surviving when you're forced to make a move. You can lose your life in seconds or wind up in prison blues. No second guessing, so you react and you adapt to those around you who stab you in the back. Feel the dangers in the air, the stares of disrespect, so much anger, people snitching. I wish they keep their mouths in check. You'll never see me in a courtroom testifying for their state. See, I could give a damn. I do what I do, not even half would contemplate. But really, I don't hate you because you're different. But look at stuff this way. Would you rather express myself like this or snap out someday like that white boy, Timothy McVeigh? I pray to God, but he won't listen. Pay attention, do the math. You multiply my life by 10, then cut my sins in half. And all the brothers that I buried to the times that I've been shot. Then subtract the fact that you're rich and I'm not, and tell me what you got. You got a 2-year-old who by 10 can tell the difference in a dope he sells. Colloidal clip with hollow point shells, but shorty can't even spell. And them bees wonder the meaning of rebel. Yeah, let's go back to
I had to take my glasses off. Hey, look, this nigga made me take my glasses off. Nah, man, I love this bro, man. Like this cat here, man. We come from the trenches, and one of the greatest, best, underrated poet. How can I say that?
poets, spoken word poets.
Ever. And this is what I'm talking about. Like our spirit. See, a lot of people don't know. Like Chicago is cursed. We so blessed that we're cursed because we come from a cursed city. You know what I'm saying? We come from a cursed city. A lot of people don't even know how this city was founded. It was founded on a curse. You know what I'm saying? Let me explain some of it. Like, you know, when Chicago was first founded, you know what I mean? Like, it was on dry land. You know what I'm saying? And it was sold for $1. We got tricked. Chicago, state of Chicago, for $1. Look it up, Google.
I believe you.
You know what I mean? But you know, we was cursed, and then like all the gangster things that went on, like from the days of. A lot of people say Capone. It went way back from that. It was way before Al Capone. You know what I mean? But it's a cursed land. I remember the series when the Cubs almost won, and a cat snatched the damn ball up from the middle of we just that alone, we didn't win a World Series. Like, think about it. But we're so blessed because we're in the roots. We're from the middle. We're the Mecca. We're the Mecca. And I say that to say that we breed culture, because if you think about the East, the West, the North, the South, think about the culture. We're in the middle of all that. In every group, every diversity, it's diverse here. Every ethnicity of any race or anything is here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come to Chicago, why do you think people tour here like 20 times? From the Jay-Z's to the Beyoncé's to the Drakes to the what's the other cast name? Why do you think they tour here so much?
Everybody knows.
Because we accept all genres of not just music, but you know what I mean, backgrounds, ethnicity and race. I want to say this, like, I think that I want to say this real quickly, briefly. One thing that I love about Chicago is that we fighters. And one thing that I dislike about Chicago is that we haters. We gotta push for us so we become those that we cherish or that we want to become.
I want to talk about two things, people. Number one, I had B Hype. Salute to B Hype, Twist, all them guys. I had B Hype in here a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah,
and we had Cuban Link in the building the same
Cuban
day.
idiot.
And he was telling us a story about the first time that Big Pun heard you, heard Do or Die and Twister, and how fascinated he was with the wordplay and Chicago, you know what I mean? So, everybody labelizes what's hot and what's happening differently, But longevity is, you can't take that away from nobody, whether it's then whatnot. You're still successful. You guys are still branding, you're still doing what you're doing for 20 years.
Over.
Yes, over. the recipe for this stuff, I think, is you being authentic, Belo, and just being real, dude, and being so humble. You passing on the gift by helping so many people and blessing, the upcoming generation. What do you see yourself doing, man? Well, no. Let me say this because I almost didn't say something I wanted to say. So I see things happening in Chicago right now, Belo. I see people landing, showing up, but I see who've been working, and who've been here, and who done moved around. And I just want to say this, man. I know you're genuine. I know some people land here sometimes. I don't know if they're genuine or not, but you here on the air 100% all the time, I hope you and Cold Hard, man, and the guys who've been here for a while, take a little bit more leadership, man, this year and the next year, man. There's stuff going on in Chicago, man, just like Shondale been doing for the last couple of years with me.
Let me say something to you.
Yeah, because
No.
I gotta end that one.
Well, and I know, what that heart came down from.
No. He said he hoped we take a little bit more leadership. What do you mean by that?
What I mean is, you know what, sometimes, y'all been here, man, so y'all should get all the credit all the time. So let me clarify that. But you want to be more clarified all the way?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for instance, last week, I said for a minute during my segment that Kanye just got here, bro. And it's good to see Kanye back. And I just hope that brother's genuine, man. Belo, Cohart.
You asked to do you said you want to see do or die.
More in a leadership position with the brothers that been right now for last forever. Working right here,
so
right
what
now.
do you mean by that? That's what I'm asking.
Instead of everybody focusing on what Kanye doing right now, man, and listening to the voice of Kanye just landed right now and trying to take his career and Chicago embracing him and all that. Like I just said, I've been messing with Kanye since Kanye started. Kanye left. Everybody's focused right now on. Maybe you don't focus too much, because maybe you don't do the internet too much like that. But a lot of media right now is really focused if he's genuine, if he's doing it politically or whatnot. I don't care about nothing other than I'm glad he's back. I hope he makes some good music, and I hope he's genuine. I want more people to pay attention to Belo and Cohard and the legends that been right here rocking forever. They ain't even left nowhere other than the show or tours and come back. And just y'all be more in a leadership position. That's what a pop's saying.
That's for the younger generation.
Well, that's what Pop said.
No.
I mean, I think I broke it down. What I mean to say.
No, but I don't have nothing to do with Kanye, so I don't know.
Right.
But you said do or die being more of a leadership like Shondale or in terms of that nature. That's what you said, right?
I want y'all to be the voice. I'd rather y'all that been here forever and like been grinding and not only sub T and y'all been rocking little stages, big stages, all stages. You know what I mean? That y'all have more of a mentorship and more of a voice than just Kanye just coming back home right now, man. People should focus more on what you and Cold Hard and the rest of the group that been here forever doing what y'all been doing. Y'all go to high school. Y'all been doing this stuff 4 or 5 years. Y'all just ain't just show up at a high school this week. Me and you just did how many high schools last year in the summer?
I don't really understand your question, but I kind of think that...
I'm telling you this, that the media right now, bro, everybody is so paying attention to that Kanye West just got off a plane and Chicago's going to go in a better, different direction, and that the whole spot...
Well, let me say that then. You got to think about it.
Okay.
Like, without a Smashing Pumpkins, without a Curtis Mayfield, without you can go on and on and on and on and on in terms of before you can even think about do or die.
Okay.
Common was out, Kelly, it's like a lot of like Shaka Khan, like before. You can go on and on and on and on and on before a do or die was even mentioned. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's not about who was here. and who left. All I'm saying is that
No, that's not my point.
that's what I was asking you because I didn't understand
My
the
point
question.
is you've been here.
But let me make a
Okay.
let me make a point because it don't matter because they've been here before me.
Kanye has?
They was here before. No, but it don't matter.
Right. Well, that's
I'm
what
not-
we're talking about.
No, you. Well, that's what I'm saying, big bro. Look, bro, you was asking me about Kanye. I'm not my right. I don't know nothing about all that. All I'm saying is this here. Before a Kanye or Do or Die, a Chief Keef, a G Herbo, or anybody, you know, there's always someone before you. There's gonna always be someone after you.
Yes.
We can't get caught up in who's before or who's after. What we gotta realize
Well,
is
then let
that
me correct this. I hope that Kanye West comes
I want to
back.
say something. No, I gotta say
Any
something.
contact Belo,
Are
any
you-
contact coordinate.
Is it my interview or Kanye?
I'm sorry, Belo.
Okay.
I'm saying I just,
Okay, so all I'm saying is this here. We gotta make sure for the love of the culture.
Yes.
Because it could be Kanye, it could be Do or Die, it could be Hell Hiller, it could be one of these young cats,
Lil Durk, any of them, right?
Lil Durk, you know what I mean? It could be one of these little young cats, it could be anybody. We have to make sure the culture lives.
Yes, yes.
That's what it's about. It's not about all this other things. So you from Chicago, you from this cone. The reason why I mentioned Chicago so much is because I know we were so underrated. You feel what I'm saying?
Of course.
So that I stand on that. I stand on that.
Well, don't get
You know,
mad.
the little Chris's of the game, little Chris, he doing his thing right now. Cats is just like this cat doing his thing right now. You know what I'm saying? Bo G and them shooting out and all them. You know what I'm saying? All the cats, you know what I mean? They doing their thing right now.
But we gonna
You know
go
what I'm
back to
saying?
the real recognized real. They all gonna always give Do or Die. They, you know,
I'm not-
pioneer credits
I don't
and props.
care, but that's what I don't care about.
All I, no, and no, but and I understand that you don't. But and I'm not throwing salt at nobody.
You asked me
know.
a question, bro. I don't care about none of that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like what I do with my artists. You know what I'm saying? When I tell Dottie, Casino them, and all them cats, when I tell them cats, look, dig this shit. Man, push. Do
Yeah,
you.
no doubt.
I'm behind you. You represent, obviously, at the same time. It's a chain of command. But at the same time, push. Do you. I want to see you succeed. And that's the end game, bro. So, even with Chicago, the end game is we all should want to see each other succeed.
Of
Because
course.
guess what? If I'm hurting, how can I help you? How can I pick you up? You hurting and I'm hurting. We don't work that way. We got
Yeah.
one hand got to watch the other. Somebody got to win and to help the other cat. And we both losing. Like what that boy say? And the Ghetto Boys, the blind leading the blind.
Yes, yes, yes,
What
yes.
did he do? That was the chorus.
Yes.
The blind leading the blind.
Yep.
Come on. What is the blind leading the blind? So somebody got to win for somebody to win. But we both can't lose because then we all lost.
Well, you know what, Belo? I mean, in all honesty, I really didn't, ask you a question. I was just kind of speaking my views, as a person who also want others to win and all of us to win. Shondale pay rent, I pay rent. So I have my fan and media opinion, and I'm not bashing nobody. Man, I'm a Kanye West fan. Kanye done put on a lot for the city. Am I correct in agreement with every political or every movie he made in his life? No,
I'm not talking
of course
about
not.
Kanye.
That's not what I'm talking about. But no, what I said was.
But I'm not even talking
Right.
about Kanye.
Okay.
I
Well, I didn't ask you a question, but what I was saying was, right now in media, it's a lot of this, a lot of that, and
right. See, you brought up Kanye.
Yeah, I
I'm not
did.
thinking
I
about
did.
Kanye. That's my homie.
Okay.
I mean, you brought up Kanye. That's my brother. You talking about everybody paying rent. See, I never told y'all what I was doing when I got on the table, or what I have on the table, because without a Do or Die, a lot of this wouldn't be going on today. See, I'm not here to battle and go back and forth and share accolades or who did this, who that. That's not what I'm here for.
No, I wouldn't.
What I'm here for is to see, as we would say, growth and development.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that was all my point.
No, I'm just
You
saying.
here working, and I just want.
Hear me out. And I'm speaking that on a national level. In terms of us, each one, teach one. Each one, teach one. You know what I'm saying? We ain't tripping on who was first, who was second, who was this, who was that, who did it, who did that. That's where we can get confused at. I see you, Miranda. I know you're going to chime in. Just give me 1 second, please. But what I'm saying is this here, bro. We get so caught up in the fact of who did this, who did that, who dropped the ball, who didn't drop the ball. It's an old saying. It wasn't what's happening then. It's what's happening now.
I like that.
So, if we ain't pushing for the positive, I don't want to hear about the negative. What are you doing? Because what don't come out in the wash, gonna come out in the rinse. What are you doing? I don't share everything that I do. I don't think it's necessary. If I sit up here and tell you all the stuff I done did, y'all be like, whoa, really? But I don't have to share that. No.
Look, he done took over, y'all.
Of course, it's my interview.
Yeah, and I got a question for you.
But it's my interview. Well, let me finish. It's my interview. I'm supposed to take over. But it's the Belo show.
Go ahead, Belo.
It's the Belo show. You can't let me do nothing. It's the Belo show. But what I'm saying is here. It's not about that. What it's about is, man, we always trip it on. Who did this? Who did that? Who did it? Chicago got a fucking. I'm shooting my friend. As I said, I don't know what that is. Chicago had a curse. We gotta get past that, bro. And Pops, you got a major platform. And use this, bro. And Chandel, you got a major platform. Use this memorandum, right? And hold on. And because she finna cut me off a couple seconds. Even if I don't want to shut up.
I'm gonna let you go ahead, Belo.
But I'm gonna just say this.
No, you good, Belo.
We gotta use this to better ourselves. That's it. Go,
No, I was just real quick because it was just so you know, during the time that y'all Do or Die Crucial Conflict, all of those artists was out at that moment. I don't know if you realize, you gotta realize, because you know, it was a break in Chicago. Like, we didn't hear anything really from the Chicago artists that we're back in. Now, the newer artists are now learning. Salute to Shondell and people of those platforms are now learning who Do or Die is, who Crucial Conflict is. Because a lot of them, be honest with you, like a lot of the 90 babies don't know about you guys. So
there never will be a lie.
no, I'm being real.
No, there'll be a lie.
Okay. Well, what I'm saying, a lot of them don't. But
There'll be a lie.
I'm only going off of what I know.
But that will be a lie.
Okay. Okay.
See, numbers don't lie.
No, I'm not saying. Don't.
I'm not here
listen.
to debate with you.
No. Listen, what I'm doing is I'm saluting you. First
I
off.
salute you too, baby.
But hold on.
When you
But
say
I'm
something
saying-
negative, I can't let you say that.
That's not a negative.
Because it's negative.
What
You
I'm
said a lot of the 90s, baby. And even the 2000s, that would be a lie.
Is okay. So
That's just like you saying,
Okay.
That's just like you would tell me, let me say this, just like you would tell
what
me.
I'm saying
Let me
is
say
because
something.
I think everything you I'm saying right now, you're going left with it. I'm not going that way. What I'm saying is I salute like people like Shondell that's reminding and introducing those that had no knowledge of who
They know.
of who Crucial Conflict, Do or Die. I know. You understand?
How would
what
they
I'm
not
saying?
know?
Let me say. Let me speak. And
I can't let you lie though, baby.
okay, I'm not gonna speak off my.
See, you want to
thoughts.
battle. Okay, whatever.
My thoughts.
Hear me out. This is the Belo show, so Belo gonna take over. Because now, let me say this. You saying Shondell How would they know about Chandel if Chandel know about me? That's the same era. So if he know about me, how would they not know about me?
Okay.
No,
just
listen.
for example,
No,
it's my
listen.
daughter. Okay, I have a 13-year-old. Okay? I'm just saying, I'm not, there's nothing wrong.
I got grandkids,
so what
and they know about me.
What I'm
And they
saying
younger than
is
your daughter.
nothing wrong. What I'm trying to get you to understand is, I like the fact that
Baby, numbers
I like
don't
the
lie.
fact it don't. I like the fact that Shondell and Pop and me as myself.
They're my brothers. But what you're talking about right now is irrelevant.
What I'm saying is, I like the fact
Baby.
that we're.
Okay, what I ain't gonna let you do is take on my show. So hold on
You
one
won't even let
second.
me salute you though. But
I love to salute,
I'm
but I
trying.
can't let you lie, bro.
Okay.
I mean, baby sister, I'm sorry.
Yeah, 'cause
I can't let you lie. Let me tell you something. Facts. They did a study. Grammar school. This was national. And kids. And they was like, they did a study. Yeah, top because I speak facts.
And I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna run with it.
Hold on, baby. See, one thing I ain't gonna do is debate. One thing I'm gonna do is debate.
I'm saluting you though. I need you to understand how to
Baby,
take that.
baby sister, it ain't none of that, because I'm a realist.
Right.
It's just like my mom's and my grandma. They used to listen to the Isaacs. I was the Isaac brothers and all them cats. I was a young cat. Frankie Beverly Mays and all them cats, right? Shit. I wasn't a fan of them, but she listened to them so much that I knew who the hell they were when about the time I got old enough to understand them. So
That's all I was getting to.
No, you wasn't getting to that. You saying
you cut me off. What I'm saying.
no, baby. You
is,
saying one for Chandel and
I used him as an example.
baby, I'm not gonna debate with you. Hold on, wait.
I'm gonna let you.
You're on my show.
I'm gonna let you.
You're on my show right now.
I'm gonna let
It's
you.
my
I'm
time.
bagged
Right?
up because you won't even let me finish my statement.
You're on my time.
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
calm down.
Go ahead, B.
Miranda, calm down.
Go ahead, B.
You're on my show. You're on the Belo show right now. So listen, what I'm saying is this here. I'm talking to Chandel phone because he got his viewed on me, so I'm talking to your show. Pops, respectably. So I understand what you're saying, but I'm telling you facts. It's just like we're generation. See, it trickled down from generation to generation to generation to generation.
Right.
See, I get so upset because the reason why I get upset because I love the culture, and the culture is the music trickles down even before a do or die. I said that before a do or die, before this, before that, before Chandel. I mentioned our boy. You know what I'm saying? Before. You know, everything is descended. It trickles down. So when we try to give credit, you actually shouldn't give credit. What you can do is say, I appreciate, or I give
Paying the homage.
or I give gratitude.
Yeah.
But what you stipulated out your mouth was,
I'm only speaking what I know.
no, that's fine. But what I'm saying is that's why I correct you and I stopped you. You said, one for Chandel, or one for
I used
Pops.
him as an example.
No, you said one for Chandel.
I didn't say what
The
else.
younger generation would know do or die. I'm telling you. Because I travel all over the world. Not just
I'm not taking.
Chicago.
I'm not
Listen,
taking nothing.
baby,
from
baby,
you.
baby. We're not going to make this out the Miranda Rice show. We ain't going to do
Oh,
it.
it is the right way though. Let's get it together. Go ahead.
We're not going to pop. Get the mic.
Let's get it. Go ahead.
Please get the mic. You want him to
All I wanted to say was.
because I don't want to do this.
All I
I'm
wanna
not
do
going to
was-
go back and forth.
I just wanted to.
I'm not gonna do all this. Let's get the mic, 'cause she's tripping.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Thank
listen,
everybody that paid homage to everybody
That's
that's
fine,
in
baby,
Chicago.
but you're doing too much.
And that's all I was doing.
That's fine.
That's all I was doing.
Okay, fine.
Paying homage to you.
I get you, baby. I get that. But what I'm trying to tell you is this here. We're not going to do that. I don't do that. I don't lip box back and forth. See, this is the question. This is
Okay,
the
let
problem.
me.
Yeah, because this is the
So
problem.
number one.
Let me say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me say this, and I got to say this. Here's the problem. And that's one of the things I was saying about Chicago. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's that crab in the barrel shit. I'm screwing my French. But it's that crab in the barrel thing. You know what I'm saying? No, facts. It kills me with its facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about the paying homage thing or this and that and the other and all that. Yeah. Look, nobody have to ever give me respect. Period. The accolades is what it is. Everybody can say they went platinum. Everybody can say they went gold. But when you pull up the statistics, Do or Die sold more records than probably anybody in Chicago.
I ain't here to take none of that
I'm
away.
not, no, I'm not. So I'm just saying. So what I'm saying is the crab in the barrel thing. All I'm saying is, my point with that, bro, is that if we don't stick together and we don't bring each other up, if we don't uplift each other, if I don't respect what you doing, what Pop's doing, what Miranda Wright doing, what Shorty Capone doing, what Chandel doing, what this cat doing, what that cat doing, if I don't respect that, then who am I to judge anybody? Like, my thing is, I want to see everybody win, not lose. Now, all I got to do is lay out a platform to help other people get ahead. How do I help people get ahead? Let's talk about do or die. How do I help people get ahead? I remember when people weren't even recognizing Chicago, nobody knew what the hell Chicago was. Calm was out. Brad was out. Outside R. Kelly. All them cats, everybody was out, but nobody really respected. Okay, great music. Even outside of rap, country music, rock music, all that, yeah, okay, whatever. Curtis Mayfield, let's go there. But the respect came when we came and got into the roots of it and said, look, y'all finna respect us. Because I remember that. I walked that walk. Now, if other people came behind that, I respect that. I don't get mad because I say, hey man, yo, Chief Keef came in, wore out the bam, or this cat came, or that cat came. I love Chance the rapper, or this cat came. I love that. I want to see these young cats shine. I want to see these young cats grow. I created a platform of that, but not just me, everybody, because it's just not the artist. A lot of people make it personal. It's just the artist. Just because I rapped, I did that. What about the cat that recorded? What about the cat that made the beat? What about the sister that did the makeup? What about the brother that went and promoted your stuff? What about the ones that hung up the flyers? What about the ones that got on social media and stuff? What about the whole movement that made it possible? Everybody think it was me or it was just that. No, the movement is what makes it possible. It's not the individual. It's not the rap, the group. The individual, the rapper, the singer, the this and that. It's the movement. That's why I get upset. It's the movement. It's beyond just one individual.
Well, Belo, ain't nothing wrong with you being a passionate poet and rapper. You hear me? I love you, and I'm just as passionate as you. You know that. You know I go hard.
And I called my homie, one of my homies, and I said, man, look, they won't play through the wire. Who out the band? Kanye, my guy. Who out the band, right? They won't even play it. So they had some Chicago, some type of thing going on where they were doing some type of award or something like that. We live, right? Because I want y'all to get this live. You can post it in video with all that.
Belo, we live.
Facts.
We live.
So I said, man, yo, you know what I'm saying? This is my brother, man.
Handle that.
Spin his thing or whatever, right? So I had that one of my homies say, man, yo, I tell y'all what, man, spin Kanye joint, walk the band, blah, blah, blah. I ain't gonna get into that, but I'll say this. Now, they said, okay, cool, we'll spin it. Now, we did some at Kennedy King College. And the winner was it was a Chicago, I think, some awards or something like that. We did something at Kennedy King College. And the winner was gonna get a track or song with Kanye or whatever. That guy happened to be a cat from Rockford, which was named White Boy.
Okay.
Google it. And Kanye called me like, man, I really do this song, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Man, do the song. I jumped on the song, okay, come out to L.A. I went out to L.A., Los Angeles, California. Just before he was really even Kanye, as you know.
Right.
We did a song called You Know. It was me, him, and John Legend. Me and John Legend made the chorus. It's called You Know. I just want you to know. This is love to glow. I just want. And I did this. Me and John Legend made the chorus. And I did style. This track really hot. So I don't want to spit fire in here. Walk in the flow. Belo representing West Side in here. Kanye took the same flow and did the same shit. Google that. I said it. Now, post that right now. And from that on, I'm telling you real shit.
No,
See, I don't lie. I don't do all that. And from that point, you feel what I'm saying? So that's my brother. But at the same time, you know, he doing him, I'm doing me. I'm not tripping over that. I don't give a
Belo, and that's all I said. I ain't sending no salt. I was sending a salute to him. Salute
So
to
what I'm
you.
saying is
That's all.
legacy and what I've done as an individual or as do or die.
I wouldn't
If y'all
compare
really,
nothing.
y'all want me to get really deep,
I wasn't comparing nothing, Belo.
I done generated over $20 million.
Look
That,
at
I don't even got
Belo,
that money.
Look at me, Belo. No, that's the next thing.
Come on,
Belo,
man.
Belo, look at me. It wasn't no comparison. I was saying.
No, I ain't saying what me and Kanye. I ain't saying
no,
that.
at all, none. I was saying he back. God bless him.
I don't.
You know,
God
that's
bless
all.
him.
Chicago, pay attention. We're going to a quick
God bless him.
music break.
That's my brother.
You
God
hear
bless
me?
him.
It's your boy Belo.
But Google that.
Dale, Pop Miranda. We done got crazy.
Google that.
Doing Models of the Week. In the building, we have the beautiful Lucy Lou today. Y'all make some noise for Lucy in the building today. Yes. Also in the building. You know, I be doing these Models of the Week, y'all. Y'all better keep your eyes open. We got Dip Blanco in the building. Make some noise, y'all. Day Day is definitely in the building, y'all. Make some noise, y'all. Okay. Hey, chemo, solid, hard body. You know, Models of the Week. If you want to be a model of the week, y'all, it's very simple. Email popradioworldwide@gmail.com with 2 portfolio pics. Attention Miranda Wright, and we're going to get at you the right way. Last, but definitely not least, we got Jake in the building, y'all. Models of the Week, y'all. I got about 1,000 million likes on you this week, Jake. You know that? Hey! Also, man, it's that time, y'all. Artist spotlights, y'all. I got TOC in the building today, man. Y'all make some noise, y'all. Make some noise for TOC, y'all. And for all my beautiful models of the week, y'all come sit down. Y'all come kick it with your boy Pop. It's that time, y'all. It's been a wonderful week, man. It's been a wonderful show. We had Belo, a do or die in the building. It gets always intense when you have some brothers who've been doing this for 20 years in this stuff. I've had maybe some of the most successful interviews. I had the whole crucial conflict in them. You know how hard that stuff is to, run a panel when you got. I just had Belo in here today. You know that just having Pop sometimes probably an interview is tough. I know it's hard out here, you know. But salute to Belo, man. Salute to AK. Rest in peace, Johnny P. Their whole crew. And I understand the passion of this stuff, Miranda. Sometimes you ask a question, and it might trigger them away or not because of the pride, of the pioneering. And I get it. You know, I might ask the right question sometimes. You know what I mean? But it might not be the wrong question. But it might be something that just might not sit well. But here at Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeartRadio, with Miranda Wright, and doing it the right way, we always just trying to keep the positive stuff going, you know? We just trying to uplift, provide a platform for you, and to do what Belo and Twister and the Brat and all the other pioneers been doing is to keep it moving and keep it ahead. And everybody might not understand that at the time, Miranda, you know?
You want me to speak on it?
Sure.
Okay, because yes, that's exactly where I was going with it. The fact that learning the history of the music of the Chicago music, and that is steady going. And that's all I was trying to say is that we're those that's under us, because I would love as he spoke, those that's before him, and just to keep the history going, and the fact that we have platforms to keep the younger generation knowledge of the older generation that's been doing this music.
I get what
That's
you
it.
were saying. I get what you were saying. Again, some people are extra extra passionate about what they've done, about some of the stuff that they're gonna agree with and not. And I'm just glad that we had Belo in the building. We had
That's what's up.
Shondale in the building, and we got people who actually trying to move not only the city of Chicago but all underdogs that like really came from nothing and nowhere. I got some beautiful ladies in the building. I got artist spotlights. I want to start at this one right here on my right now. Is it okay if I talk to you right now, Jacob?
Of course.
Number one, you over there flossing in the red. Miranda brought you the right way. And Miranda always bringing some beautiful ladies up here the right way. So that's why I say, y'all, I'm an artist. I be busy. I do a lot of stuff. But Miranda right, y'all, for the models, man. If y'all want to get booked, y'all want to be here, y'all want to get featured, get up with Miranda, right? But right now, it's all about you, Jacob. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. You were like, I think the first model I put up on the Pop Radio. We got a little new Instagram on IG right now. This week it got maybe not even 500-600 followers yet. It just started. But I put your little picture up, dude. They was like flagging me and stuff.
They was flagging you?
They was flagging me hard, talking about on my bumper, talking about who shorty is. Even today, somebody hit me up. Hey, that light skinned girl with the little short hair gonna be up there.
About here.
I said, I think so. I ain't booking, but so let's talk about you. How long you been doing this?
I'm gonna say since thank you. I'm gonna say since 14. I took a break in 2015 at the peak. I was in a insecure relationship, so I stopped. And then I'm just starting back a couple of months ago.
Okay, and from what I like, from the outside looking in, your work looks very polished.
Very, very, very dope. Shout out to my photographer, Nahara, over there.
What's his name?
Nahara.
Nahara's dope. You're doing some good work. Not only are you, but your photographer's doing some great work. What are you trying to get into?
Let's go back. At first I was trying to get into the urban, but let's be realistic, there's no money in it. Like the vixen models, you do that and then what, to catch a baller, a basketball player, a rapper. I'm being real, so I'm like literally trying to get into fashion.
Fashion?
Yeah, fashion. I'm a print model, so I'm trying to like runway, magazines, stuff like that.
Love it. And I like that you have enough vision to know exactly what you see. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to do a little acting too as well, so.
I actually ran into Jacob. She probably don't remember.
I remember your face, but I ain't want to say
How
nothing.
you run into this
I've
beautiful
been watching this young lady for quite some time. I actually approached her a while ago. I guess this is when she took her break in the modeling with Entice Entertainment a long time ago. This is when I was first building the brand. However, you stayed on my radar, and that's why I approached you. I seen you at a movie audition. That was my first time auditioning, and you were there. I think I remember her.
What movie audition?
This was with Mocha. That was that movie audition.
Seriously, shout out Mimi. That's one of my closest friends.
Yeah. So, and then so that's what made me recently just reach out to you, because I did see you stepping back into the industry. So, of course, I want to know from you, what was the struggle for you when you first started this whole?
The struggle for me was 50% love my look. Oh, she the baby Amber Rose. I hate that. I look like myself.
I don't think I
And
can't
then-
compare you. I didn't.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I really hated that. And then the other percent, I didn't look like everyone else.
Mhm.
So,
I
because
can't read what you-
everyone else is right now, they starting to look the same.
Right.
So I come with a different look, and they like, I'm gonna say a different look for as myself from Chicago.
Right.
So they looking like, do we like her? Do we not like her? And then I have an aggressive attitude. I can be aggressive, or I can be this real pretty girl. So they didn't know how to take me.
Okay.
For the people who do want to take you, right?
Take me.
For the people who do want to take you, where can they find you at?
Okay, y'all, I'm complicated. Y'all can find me on Instagram at Shush Collection. That's Shush Collection, 3 S's, 3 H's, COLLEXTION. On Facebook, you can find me at Jaca, JCA.
She got pretty toes. She working it. She got nice numbers. So if you're thinking, like, I want my video to do numbers, and I want to get the right girls, well, just don't think about pretty. Think about pretty, and maybe she got some numbers under her belt. Her marketing is on point. Her look is on point. And her brand is impeccable
Definitely on
right
point.
now. Yes.
I'm going to say that for him. My brand is definitely on point. Check me out, y'all.
Yes.
Sorry.
I got some other ladies in the building today that I also want to get to. Lucy Lou. Give Lucy Lou a mic right now, y'all. How long you been modeling, baby?
I've been modeling for 2 years.
2 years? What got you into modeling?
RJ Oliver's photography. He got me into modeling through Facebook.
He said he seen you were the look, you gotta do it.
Actually, he started off with a new modeling team,
Okay.
and I started off as one of his newest models, and I've been in his modeling team for the longest. So,
Any advice you want to give these girls that's just trying to get into modeling? What could you tell them?
I can say that modeling is, honestly, it's silent acting. So it's not, don't think too hard about it. Just, if you really want to do it and modeling is something that you love and you want to be a part of, do it. Take pictures and just start off with building your Instagram. Anybody can do it, really. Anybody.
Okay, I appreciate you. If my people want to book you and get at you, where can they find you at and follow you and stuff?
You can follow me on Instagram, @Asian_Lucy, or my Facebook is Lucy Lou. So.
Thank you for being one of my models of the week. I appreciate that. Thank you for being a great sport.
Thank you for having me.
No doubt. Dip Blanco, give it a mic, baby. What's up, my beautiful sister? How you doing today?
What's up? What's up?
Well, number one, thank you for coming. Thank you for being a beautiful sport. Thank you for chemo savvy and all that good stuff.
I appreciate it.
My sister, could you give my listeners, you have a beautiful voice, number one. What ethnicity are you? Where you from?
I'm from here. I'm from Chicago. I'm black and Mexican. My father's Mexican, my mother's black.
Okay. How long you been modeling?
I've been modeling for about 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
And
It's really my second job. Modeling is second, rap is first.
Okay, you a rapper too?
Yes.
So,
I want to know what made you get into modeling
yeah.
as an artist.
A lot of people like my look. I got a lot of tattoos and stuff, so I'm very marketable when it comes to that. I want to be a tattoo model. I want to just get a lot of ink and do that. That's what I'm headed towards.
Okay.
But I love taking pictures. I'm very photogenic, so put me in front of the camera, I'm ready. So my friends know that, and most of them want to be photographers. So I'm like they canvas. Let me shoot you.
So at the end of it, you have a great love for the whole thing as far as modeling.
Yeah.
That's great. What's some of the things that you've done in the modeling world?
I work with the dope Marlon Julian. He's one of the top photographers in Chicago right now. He does clothes and shoes as well.
Okay.
I work with Robert Smith. Just light work. Yeah, I was on the TV show Juke Chicago, which is like a little web series that be on YouTube. So it's just been slight.
Where can my people go find your beautiful stuff at?
Everything is Dip Blanco, everything.
Dip Blanco, everything.
Facebook, YouTube, IG, Snapchat, DIMP.
What's your hottest joint? What's your hottest joint that you want my people? You know what? I didn't even know she was a rapper. So I'm going to give her I ain't checked into music, but I do want y'all to go support me. I said, what can they go check out tonight?
Everything is on YouTube, DIMP BLANCO. I just dropped the Cash Doll Ask Me Out remix, the She just dropped her song. I just dropped my remix like 2 days after her.
I ain't checked it out yet.
Yeah.
I'll make sure over the weekend, this is my Friday today, but I'll make sure I check that out. Send a shout out and a salute to whoever you want to send it out tonight.
Shout out to my whole team. Shout out to Blaze. That's my homie. Shout out to Jacob. That's one of my close friends. Shout out to my whole team, FBT, ATM. That's it.
We love you. Yeah,
I love y'all so much.
We got another model in the building. I got a few minutes. I got to keep this moving. I can't just stop and, I got to show everybody love. Day, how you doing today, baby?
I'm doing good tonight. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. I'm blessed. I'm just, it's always interesting to hear somebody else's story, to be able to share somebody else's story, and to be here with so much creativeness and talent, and be able to balance it all out, man, with great energy. So I'm feeling like the bomb.com right now, to tell you the truth. How you feeling?
I'm feeling the same as you. I feel wonderful.
So you came out here this week to be one of our girls of the week.
Yes,
We scout talent. We appreciate the best of the best. I don't know who booked you because I didn't do it this week, but I have a nice staff. So tell me who booked you.
Miranda Wright, of course.
The right way.
The right way. Yes,
You know what?
she is. I had to book her because this is another part of the industry that a lot of people tend to forget and understand. She is one of the hip hop dancers of the industry.
She's
So,
the
she is the hip hop dancer. She's a dope dancer. So, how long have you been dancing?
I've actually been dancing since I was 3 years old. I'm 22, born August 15, 1996. I also did ballet, tap dance, hip hop, and also lyrical. So I'm around every board there is. If you put me in a room with choreographers, I can get that choreography done.
I'm jealous.
I also have danced on Walla Cam for about 4 years.
Shout out to Walla.
Shout out to Walla Cam. I just been dancing all my life. Dancing is my passion. That's my number one to go to. Then after that, I do music as well. So
where could they go find your music?
You can find my music on SoundCloud at MULANDAI, Mulande. Also, with my dancing, you can find me on Instagram at Day Marvelous, DAI Marvelous, as in the word.
Make sure you check that out.
And it's very dope. I'm not your average dancer. I'm also very flexible, so that's why I catch their attention. I think out of the box. I'm over the top creative, so be looking out for me because I'm putting in work.
Dang, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna give her some work done.
Thank you for coming. Do me a favor real quick. Send some shout out to your people because I love for all y'all.
I want to say shout out to Walla Cam, shout out to Robert Smith studio photos, shout out to The Right Way Miranda for giving me this opportunity because I feel like $1 million right now. I just met Belo, I just met Pop, I saw her Instagram and I'm like, dang, she cute. I saw her Instagram, I'm like, she dope. I love the Cash Me Out remix. It was dope. Like, I feel like I'm blessed right now. Like, I thank you for the opportunity. This is my way of stepping in, getting my foot in the door, and I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
Well, thank you for being here. I'm number one, I love that. I loved everybody's energy, and I really like, you know what means something to me when I say somebody give a shout out, and they shout us out for having them here, so God bless everybody who came tonight. Bobby, get close over here. So, I have a team, and all my team, number one, Natalia, God bless you. She's in Puerto Rico right now. Anita left out of town. God bless you, wherever you at. Bobby, come here real quick. Send your shout out 2 seconds. I got.
What up? It's your boy Boss Blaze, man. Follow me on Instagram at Boss Blaze 1. Boss Blaze 1. Follow me.
So I got a couple of people I'm, trying to, bring up in this business. Bobby Johnson, Facebook Boss Blaze, amazing. Go check them out. I'm gonna,
You need your music played? Get at him. You need your portfolio worked at him? Get at him. That's what he's doing right now. Chicago Lead Alliance at gmail.com. Pop Radio Worldwide at gmail.com. Last, but definitely not least. So every week, I pay attention to the artist in the city of Chicago that's really grinding. You know, T.O.C. Grab the mic.
What's up, yes, sir.
How you guys doing?
Good, man. You feeling good?
I'm gonna end this night tonight. I had a lot going on tonight, and I hope you guys understand that.
Yeah.
But right now, real quick, where can they go follow your stuff at right now?
Catch me on Instagram at SLOs, on Facebook at SLOs, Snapchat SLOs, everything SLOs. You can find me on Instagram, Chicano_flavor.
So, real quick before I get out of here, because I got a minute left, I'm going to take you guys out with these guys' song. Okay? Introduce the song, guys.
The song's called Purple Clouds.
Purple Clouds. These guys are real hip-hop artists, man. I took them with me, and we did the Immortal Technique show at the breaks. Amazing guys, very humble, man. Latino flavor. Para todos los muchachos, sigan estos muchachos. Todas las muchachas. Es Caliente Radio, Pop Radio. El único Latino in Midwest right now that's going to bring all my people up, man, and going to push all my people. Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeart Radio, Purple Clouds, baby. Go follow TOC. And that's how we doing it the right way.
Much love, man. Thanks, brother.
It's your boy Prince of Pain. You want your music played? Holla at Pop. You want to be a model of the week, a dancer of the week? Holla at Pop. Pop Radio, Caliente Radio, every Thursday night, 9 p.m. to 11. www.princeofpain.com. Make sure to follow Intellectual Radio, iHeart Radio, Pop Radio, Caliente Radio.